When we say that we are our brother's keeper, it is understood to mean that we are responsible for our brother. We watch out for our brothers and do what we can to keep them safe and on the right path. But why do we need to take care of someone else? And is this something that we in fact do? In the biblical story of Cain and Abel, Cain grew jealous of Abel. The jealousy grew into hatred, and Cain eventually killed him. When God asked Cain about Abel, Cain's response was the equivalent of saying that he didn't feel that he was responsible for his brother and didn't keep tabs on him. His brother was not his problem. The Bible teaches us many stories of how to live. It teaches us to be kind, generous, honest, and caring towards others. It teaches us to think less of the me and more of the us. But also, from the beginning of time, man has struggled to live up to these teachings. Paradise was lost for a reason. Also from the Bible, we learn that brothers do not always support each other. Cain and Abel are just one of the biblical moral stories that teaches us the dangers of greed, envy, or any of the lesser qualities of man. Too many times we look at someone else and find fault. We may believe that they are doing wrong, yet gaining. Why is that guy getting this, and this, and yet I work so hard and get so very little? We see only what we believe we know of the other guy's successes and failures. Envy, jealousy, and ego take hold of us. Masons call each other brother. We don't use the term friend or acquaintance. We say brother. But why do we use this term? Do we say brother to show an intended close relationship that should exist between Masons? Did Cain have that close relationship with Abel? We say that we will not cheat, harm, nor allow anyone else to wrong our brothers. We claim to be our brother's keeper. We promise to be such. But really, do we do that? We live in a truly divided world. Time and again we see examples of the me being placed before the we. We see anger, jealousy, unchecked ego, and near total focus on someone's own needs with little to no regard for anyone else. The other guy is only considered if he can play some role in helping me. We sadly see this also in Masonry, maybe more often than we would like to admit. So, why do we act so often only for the me? Why does it seem so very hard to be our brother's keeper? Do we harm ourselves when we help someone else? Is thinking of the other detrimental to our own best interest? Are we frankly stupid to not put ourselves first and help someone else only after we are certain that all our needs are satisfied? I can see somewhat how some believe that they will hurt themselves by helping others. Many claim that helping others could weaken them. It's the old concept of, if I give you some of what I have, I will have less and be weaker. The I is far more important than the we. But is that the best philosophy for society or any group? When I was a boy, I was wholly taken with Aesop's fables. I would read them over and over. There is a fable from Aesop that I would like to offer that deals with this subject. It's called The Father and His Sons. A father had a family of sons who were perpetually quarreling among themselves. When he failed to heal their disputes by his exonerations, he determined to give them a practical illusion of the evils of disunion, and for this purpose, he one day told them to bring him a bundle of sticks. When they had done so, he placed the bundle of sticks into the hands of each of them in succession, and ordered them to break it into pieces. They tried with all their strength, and were not able to do it. He next opened the bundle of sticks, took the sticks out separately, one by one, and again put them into his son's hands, upon which they broke them easily. He then addressed them with these words: "My sons, if you are of one mind, and united to assist each other, you will be as this bundle of sticks, uninjured by all the attempts of your enemies. But if you are divided among yourselves, you will be broken as easily as these sticks." It is a falsehood that we are weakened by all working together. There is strength in numbers. There is strength in unity. It is not helpful to think only of ourselves. If we do not make sure that all of us are strong, then none of us will be truly strong. The concept of strength in numbers is as ancient as humanity. and is valid. The goal is for us to succeed, but the only way that we can do it is by acting as one. We are stronger when acting as one, as the bundle of sticks. So why do some seek to divide us? Division weakens us. Maybe because blind ego plays a role. When we are one of many, we do not stand out for all the praise and rewards. To stand out, we must not be hidden by many others. Focus on the me can destroy the us. In the craft lodge ritual of the Scottish Rite, the three bad guys are represented as ignorance, falsehood, and ambition. It is ambition that represents the final evildoer. Ambition uses ignorance and falsehood to take what he believes is his right, his reward for existence. It is an unhealthy logic that believes that one is due everything simply by their own existence. But it is reality. There are those who will put their own wants and desires above everything else, above everyone else. In their mind, they are the only one to be considered, as they are the only one who matters. These are the ones who will destroy everyone and everything around them, including themselves, because of their absolute belief that they are the only one to be considered. Unbridled ego requires the self to be viewed as the best, the one who is never wrong, the one who is always to be listened to and obeyed. Why? Because that is the way it is desired by ego. No other reason. If you do not understand or disagree, then you are the enemy. You must be crushed. The three bad guys in the Haramic legend wanted a rank and all the power and glory that came with it. The fact that they had not earned it and did not deserve it didn't matter. All that mattered was that they wanted it. That was it. They made it perfectly clear that they would kill a good man in order to get it. And they did kill him. They made good on their threat. But what did their action gain for them? Nothing. Not only did they not achieve what they wanted, they lived the balance of their life in disgrace and on the run until the time of their gruesome deaths. Their attempt at power, glory, and titles brought them just the opposite. They destroyed everything around them simply for personal gain. The Bible offers countless moral truths designed to help us improve who and what we are. In Matthew 20, we find a profound truth about leadership. It seems that there was some discussion among the disciples as to which one of them was going to become the chief lieutenant of Jesus. Two of the disciples felt most qualified, and they were reconciling themselves to becoming the right and left hand of Jesus. When the other 10 learned of their plans, they became upset. They felt that they should also be considered for these honored positions. They all worked hard and felt that their work entitled them to the rank and privilege of being leaders. When Jesus learned of the discussions and opinions, he told them that a misunderstanding must exist. He said that those who would carry on his work after he was gone would not be leaders, but servants. Their job would be to assist others in learning and growing. They would not be in positions of honor, but service. That was quite different than the common thought of such positions. If any of you have played team sports in school, then you know the philosophy in sports of the team effort. Everyone works towards the goal of winning, and they do so as a team. If one stumbles, then the others help him and get him back on his feet. They win or lose as a team. Each has his own role, and they all work and support the team effort. Freemasonry, as well as all of life, is a team effort. We are strengthened, not weakened, by the act of helping others. My struggles are your struggles, and yours are mine. We must be one to best survive in this world. We must grow and help each other grow. We are not here to force anything on anyone, but we must always be ready to put out our hand when needed. That's what it means to be our brother's keeper. If you haven't visited Cornerstone lately, you're missing out on some great new books. Do yourself a favor and visit us soon. Cornerstone Book Publishers.